I am the deputy. I used to be so shy and reserved. And I don't know what it is that Michelle Center did, but suddenly I've become this person that does carpool karaoke. So I don't know what all the ABBA talk is about. After this was all over, I said, I'm really more of a Hamilton guy. So next year, I want to make sure that you register. Next year actually could be my last North-South assessment. By that time, we'll have an election in November and there'll be a new superintendent and they may not like ABBA. But next year, it's Hamilton, because I'm not throwing away my shot. And you want to be in the room where it happens. So I do want to welcome all of you here today. We're going to have a great day. There's a lot of good speakers going to be here. You'll see I'll pick them up in the car on the way. We're really trying hard at the department to collaborate with partners internally inside of CDE. We're trying to make as seamless as possible assessments, our dashboard, our system of support, and our support for LCAP development. So all of those happen to be in my branch, and so we're really trying hard to work with each other, and you'll hear a lot of those presentations today. Of course, we want to emphasize always that assessment is first and foremost about teaching and learning. So I don't know if you noticed, but we released test scores yesterday. And I was up kind of late last night and early this morning reading some of the news articles, which I thought were fairly fair, balanced. But I was noticing a couple of quotes. There were 2 or 3 quotes that were very similar from some of the assistant superintendents in local school districts when asked about what are you going to do with these results. And the quotes go something like, well, now that we have the scores, we're going to sit down and analyze them and identify our strengths and weaknesses, see where our gaps are in performance, and then match some strategies to meet those gaps. It's an awesome quote, right? It's perfect for a reporter. It says you're going to analyze, you're going to be thoughtful, you're going to come up with some strategic plans to meet those. But one of these times you're going to come across a smart reporter who's going to say, but you have an online reporting system and you've had these results since May or June. Did you take the summer off? What has your analysis said for the last 3 months? So you may want to be prepared just in case you happen to have one of those smart reporters that follows up with that question. Because if you don't have, as the assessment director, if you don't have access to those results on the online reporting system, you certainly should. And as much as possible, get those out to school districts before the school year ends so that they can do some analysis and get prepared at the start of the school year and not wait for the state to report on its website. Because after all, what we do on the website is for public purposes, and it's actually probably the least educational reason to post these results. And that would be so that you can compare some district in Bakersfield to some district in Reading. Right? It's that comparison that really is the only purpose for those statewide assessment results, and like I said, probably the least educational reason to do so. So a couple of updates before I turn this over and we get some real people up here talking about assessment. First of all, you should be tracking a little bit some legislation going through. Believe it or not, we still have on the books Casey. That was only a suspension, not an elimination. So AB 830 is on the governor's desk, and we do expect him to sign it. That would then eliminate the requirement for an exit exam, and specifically Casey. So you can look for that. Later on, Tony Albert, Executive Director of Smart Balance, will be up here to talk about interim reporting. We've got a new reporting system for that, and if you are not familiar with it, you'll want to familiarize yourself with it because, again, these assessments are mostly about teaching and learning, and it's really that use of the interim assessments that I think is going to push education forward. I didn't silence my cell phone. It's the president. So I get alerts. I get alerts anytime there. I'm on Twitter. Does anybody follow me on Twitter? Thank you and thank you. So I get alerts anytime I get a Twitter that's related to me, and I did. It's from the president. I have to apologize for both of you that follow me. I gotten into a little Twitter war. So the president tweets out, White House, blah, 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 must build a wall, blah, 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 need to restrict who moves here, blah, blah, blah. And so, of course, I get back on my Twitter account and I chirp out, look, just because you're the president of our homeowners association, you can't tell me I have to build a wall or paint my house white. And I like the people in my neighborhood. So I do, speaking of Twitter, I do want to, I did tweet, I did tweet out an accomplishment from South Dakota. South Dakota just recently announced that they are going to use within their state smarter balance assessment results for automatic admission into the universities in their state. I was happy for South Dakota, sad for us, because I was really hoping California would be the first state, but we're working hard with our partners at UC and with CSU to see if we can get the same deal here in California and use our Smarter Balance results for admissions as well as placement. So a great accomplishment for them. So looking forward to a great day. Take a deep breath, smile. Was I supposed to actually read that? It says take a deep breath and smile. Speak slowly and clearly. No, okay. When finished, please say, and now, please join me in welcoming our next presenter.